So, good morning. First Bcom Computer Applications FIT Unit 1 అలాగే ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ BA Computer Applications Unit 1. So, memories, different types of memories and storage units, different types of memories and storage units. Today we will discuss about different types of memories available and their characteristics, features, applications, benefits, everything we discuss about. So today's contents are different types of memories: RAM, ROM, PROM, EPROM, auxiliary storage devices like magnetic tape, hard disk, floppy disk, optical discs like CD drive, CD read write discs and DVDs. So Blu-ray discs, everything. So all these are today we are going to discuss. So this is the basic motherboard, diagram of a basic motherboard with various components like RAMs, buses, ROMs, CPU, hard disks, like that. So how the RAM is connected inside a computer. So generally this is the interconnection of various components of a computer like processor, memory, output, input and storage units. So processor is the main component or a central component or a central nervous system of a computer. It is directly, and all the other components are directly connected with the processor to interchange or to transform data and information to and fro from the devices like input devices and output devices, memory and storage unit. These four components are directly connected with processors. So input means input devices, output means output devices, memory means memory means memory means internal memory, storage means external memory. So all these four components are directly connected with processor, and different types of memories are available like RAM means random access memory, ROM means read only memory, PROM means programmable read only memory, EPROM means erasable programmable read only memory, auxiliary storage devices. Auxiliary storage devices means secondary storage devices. So basically storage devices are memory or storage devices are basically of two types: primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory is also called as a main memory of a computer system. So primary memory of a computer is are of four types: RAM, ROM, PROM and EPROM. And the secondary memory is called as auxiliary storage devices. Secondary memory is called as auxiliary storage devices or storage memory like magnetic tape, hard disks, floppy disks. And optical devices means optical DVDs like CD-ROMs, CD read writes, DVDs, DVD read writes, like that. So what are the different types of memories? Primary memories are four types: RAM, ROM, PROM and EPROM. And the secondary memory or auxiliary memories are magnetic tapes, hard disks, floppy disks, optical disks like CD drive, CD read write, CD read and DVD drives, Blu-ray drives, like that. So this is the internal working of a block diagram of a computer. So input, by using input devices, some of the input devices, we may directly connect it to CPU or a central processing unit, and CPU or a central processing unit contains arithmetic logic unit, control unit and processor. And again CPU is interconnected with memory unit, and memory unit is interconnected with secondary storage devices or auxiliary storages, and output devices are connected with CPU or a central processing unit. So this is the block diagram of a computer or a working of a computer. So what are the characteristics of storage devices? What are the different characteristics or features or properties of storage devices, like speed, volatility, access method, portability, cost and capacity? So what are the basic measurements or units of a computer memory? Generally, computer memory is measured in bits. Bit means binary digit, means either 0 or 1. Bit is a unit which is used to measure a computer memory. Generally, it is a 0 or 1. 0 means a power off and 1 means power on. Bit means 0 or on. On means power passed on. Off means power passed off. 0, that is 1. And bit is a smallest unit of measurement of computer memory. Two possible values are zeros and ones. So generally a byte means a collection of 8 bits. A byte is a collection of 8 bits. Every character every character or number is represented with a byte. Generally it is a collection of 8 bits. So small units of measurement, processor and memory speed. So generally the speed of a processor is measured in milliseconds, microseconds and nanoseconds. Millisecond means 1,000 of a second, a microsecond means a millionth of a second, and a nanosecond means a billionth of a second. These are the units measured in processor and memory speeds. So large unit of memory, large units of measurement of memory and storage are now powers of 2 are used, because computer memory and storage are based on basic unit. So kilobyte is another unit, means 1,000 of bytes, that is 1 KB is equals to 1024 bytes. And megabyte, MB means a million of a million bits. Generally MB means 1024 kilobytes or 1024 into 1024 kilobytes. So MB means 2020 bits and kilobytes means 2010 bits. So similarly GB means gigabyte. A gigabyte means a billionth bits, that is 2030th. That is 2030th. So GB means gigabyte, means a billionth of bits. A complete set of so these are the different measures of memories and storage unit, like that. Like similarly TB means terabyte, it is a trillion bits. So next we discuss about what are the different types of RAM memories. As we already discussed, primary memory and secondary memory. There are two types of memories, primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory is also called as the main memory of a computer. Secondary memory is also called as auxiliary memory. Secondary memory is also called as auxiliary memory. So we discuss about different types of primary memories, what are their characteristics, what are their features, like that. So RAM, ROM, PROM, EPROM. So what are the memory devices? Memory is one or more sets of chips that store data or program instructions either temporarily or permanently. It is critical processing component in a computer. PCs uses several different types of memories. So memory devices. So memory is the one of the it is a combination of one or more chips which are generally used to store data and information and programs or instructions in two ways, either in permanent way or in temporary way. So it is a critical processing component in computers. Generally, computer memories are basically two types: permanent and temporary. Some are permanent and some are temporary. So here we discuss about RAM and ROM. RAM is random access memory. It is a temporary memory. RAM means random access memory. It is a temporary memory or a main memory of a computer. It is directly connected to a processor of a system, and it is very costly memory, high speed memory. Generally it is used to store all the instructions, programs, statements which are executed uh, in the processor. So RAM is the main memory of a computer, and RAM is a temporary memory, or it is also called as a volatile memory. RAM is also called as a temporary memory or volatile memory. Means whenever the power is gone or power is switched off, or whenever you switched off the computer, the programs and instructions and everything will be erased automatically. So memory devices, two most important devices are RAM and ROM. RAM means random access memory, ROM means read-only memory. They work in different ways and perform distinct operations, and generally they contain they are connected with the CPU registers and cache memory of the systems. So RAM is a temporary memory or a volatile memory, whereas ROM is a read-only memory and it is a non-volatile memory. In RAM is also called as a main memory or a primary memory of a computer, and is used to store all the programs, instructions and everything of a program, whereas ROM, read-only memory, is used to store some basic computer information like basic devices, basic components of the device, manufacturing details, and all the hardware component details like motherboards. So in RAM, all our programs, instructions, commands are stored, whereas in ROM all the manufacturing details, hardware details or components of hardware details are permanently stored, like motherboard details, chips details, various chips used, and cables, different types of cables are like that. So RAM is packaged as a chip. It is a single chip. Basic storage unit is a cell, one bit or a cell. Multiple RAM chips from a memory. Random access memory, it is a volatile memory used for temporary storage. Typical ranges are 256 memory by MB to 4 GB. Random access means direct access to any part of memory. So RAM is a single chip, and RAM contains many basic storage units. They are also called as cells, or a one bit or a cell, and multiple RAM chips from a memory, and it is also called as random access memory, and it is a volatile memory. Volatile means temporary memory, and generally the size of RAM is 256 MB to 4 GB, and random access means we can directly access any part of the memory. Means we are able to access any part of the memory or program or instructions from the internal memory, so that it is very high speed memories, and they are very costly memory and limited memories. They are costed memory and limited memory. So ROM means non-volatile memory, read-only memory. They are permanent memories. DRAM and SRAM are volatile memories. Loss information if power is powered off. Non-volatile memories retain value even if powered off. Non-volatile memories retain values even if powered off. Generic name is read-only memory and misleading because some ROMs can be read and modified. So ROMs are generally non-volatile memory, means permanent value, permanent memories. Even though the power supply is gone or powered off, the data or information will be retained as it is. So non-volatile memories are different types. Programmable ROM is called as PROM, erasable programmable ROM EPROM, electrically erasable programmable ROM EEPROM, flash memory used in portable digital devices, firmware, program instruction used frequently, program stored in a ROM, boot time code, BIOS, graphic cards, disk card. So non-volatile memories means permanent memories. They are called as read-only memories. There are different types. Programmable read-only memory PROM, erasable programmable read-only memory EPROM, electrically erasable read-only memory EEPROM, flash memories. Another type of non-volatile memories are firmware memories, means program stored in a ROM and boot code, boot time code and BIOS settings. These are the different examples. Graphic card information, disk controllers, like that. So what are the meaning of all these things? So PROM means programmable read-only memory, means we can write our own programs or code or information into these ROMs permanently. Examples used are like generally a ROM read-only memory have basic information like boot time coding. Similarly, BIOS settings. BIOS means basic input output settings, hardware, basic hardware settings, motherboard settings, graphic cards, disk controller, power supply settings, disk drives, like that. And erasable programmable read-only memory means we can erase the code or information stored in it and rewrite them whenever we want. And EEPROM means electrically erase programmable memory, means we can electrically remove all the code or information from a ROM and rewrite them whenever we required. Flash memories are another type of memories and they are very high speed memories generally used in digital devices like cameras, digital cameras and other devices. So what is the difference between storage and memory units? Like keep the information for a shorter period of time, usually volatile, faster and more expensive. So memory, generally RAM memory means main memory is so what are the differences between storage devices, storage units and memory units? So generally memory means it keeps the information for a short period of time, usually volatile, means until till the power is supplied. They are very high speed and faster memories and they are more expensive memories. Storage. So what are the storage devices? Storage devices means like there are many types of storage devices like hard disks, magnetic tapes, USB drives, flash drives, like that. The information is retained longer, means non-volatile, means permanent. The data means generally the data or information is permanently stored. They are slower in speed compared to memories, that is main memories, and they are cheaper. Cheaper means low cost memories compared to main memories. Contents. So what are the secondary storage devices or auxiliary storage devices like magnetic tapes, hard disks, floppy disks, and optical disks like CD read drive, CD read write disks, DVD Blu-ray disks, like that. So categories of storage devices. So what are the different types of categories of storage devices? So magnetic storage device, optical storage devices, and solid state storage devices. So all these things we may discuss tomorrow.